Alright guys, welcome back. We are playing Hogwarts Legacy again here. I was just sorted into Slytherin House, which was my second choice. I kind of had Hufflepuff and Slytherin even. My number one would have been Ravenclaw, and then Gryffindor would have been my least, favorite choice.
Revelio.
But I was going to be cool with, whatever I got sorted into if it allowed an option to be automatically sorted. I didn't really want to have to pick, so when it gave me my second choice at Slytherin, I was like, yeah, man, let's do it. This is so cool. Look at the water down here. I know Slytherin's common room is basically like the dungeons or whatever, so it's pretty neat. I don't know why I'm doing this as if I think I'm going to find some secrets ahead of time. Ooh, there's a lock. We can steal stuff.
Revelio.
Yeah, this looks like it's just other bedrooms in here. This is awesome. We really don't see much of this in the movie, right? Like, we see the common room a little bit with Malfoy when they use Polyjuice potions to get in here, but man, look how cool this is! Oh, it's huge too. Like, this is awesome. The music is really cool. Is that Salazar Slytherin or somebody else? They don't have names on them, but
I suppose some introductions are in order.
That new fifth year must be different. Starting Hogwarts in your fifth year.
Wonder where they're from. They're lucky they didn't end up as Dragonfield, like that poor man from the Ministry.
Did you see the way they just waltzed in at the end of the sorting ceremony last night?
Can't imagine starting from school this.
Well, I suppose. No. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's, who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
I don't want to make light of somebody dying, so I'm just gonna feign fear. It kind of was scary, to be honest.
Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
Indeed. And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
Didn't want to press him. I guess I should have maybe pressed him, but I'm trying to be cordial and polite with everybody. Oh, that's cool. I do like how everything down here is almost like a basement, or you got water everywhere, drainage. Like, all the floor here looks like it's wet almost, which is neat. This is really cool. I do want to spend a lot of time exploring like every nook and cranny of the castle, and some gameplays I try to stick to like the main story to kind of get through the game for everybody watching, but I mean, I'm really gonna enjoy this for myself, so I'm gonna be looking at like everything possible.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
That sounds awesome.
Are you a keen wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Well, you know what? We both see things nobody else sees, so we're tied.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Alright, I mean, I like her more than I like the other dude, because I don't know, like, if it was just the way, like, the script came across, but he seemed kind of arrogant, but maybe I'm reading into that too much. She was arrogant too, but seemed a little bit more friendly. Like, I don't want to have preconceived notions that Slytherins are, like, jerks, because I don't think that's going to be the case in this game. I think no matter what house you were in, there was a possibility of, like, bullies and friends, so, you know, I'm kind of excited to figure out who people are and have both.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year.
Oh, is he
I'm
blind?
Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
He seems like a nice guy. I definitely think he's blind, though, from the way he's, like, not making eye contact and his eyes look kind of glazed over. I also think, by the way, it is so cool that the common room is in the dungeons and it's underwater enough that there are mermaids that might come by the window. Like, that is such an incredible detail that, I don't know, I haven't read the books in years. I have no idea, and I don't know if I even read all the books. But I watch all the movies, and I've never heard of that being a thing in the common room, so that is so cool.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Oh, that's awesome. I like that he's kind of an open-minded person. Most of the people that we've interacted with have been pretty awesome. I like that.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
That's fun. Ominous Gaunt, too. Like, it's like the name that kind of spells villain, but he seems like a nice guy.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Oh, but I want to... Alright, that's cool. I want to see what else is here, though.
Can't go up there.
Oh. Okay, never mind. That's hilarious. It's just like, nah, you ain't ready. Can I go up these ones, or no?
Yes, I'm not going up there.
Oh, okay. What did this thing do? Did this thing move when I got close to it? I'm eating literally everything I can find. That's Salazar Slytherin, probably. Every time I see anyone, I'm gonna be like, that's Salazar. I don't know. This is really cool. Is this where I came from? Yeah, those were the common rooms. Alright. Alright, looks like we've explored everything that we're allowed to explore right now. I really think the game wants to get us on the path, so let's get going. That's cool.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Oh, that's cool.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable
Oh, so that's going to be
resource.
like our progress through the game, like in our collectibles and everything. Almost like our menu is that book. That's
Thank
cool.
you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okay.
This way.
No, wait. We could go that way, but there's a chest here.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
All right.
The guide will give you
Oh, that's
opportunities
cool.
to
It's
practice
gone
your
now.
magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
Looks like a Kelpie.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what
Revelio.
details the field guide can provide?
Looks like a Kelpie, but let's see here. It is a Kelpie! This statue depicts a Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. That is cool how they took lore from the real world and made it relate to the wizarding world. I love that. That is such a cool little fact. You just unlocked a field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. Okay, so I guess there's a lot of statues we have to reveal and learn about. There's like a certain number and we get an achievement or whatever, so that's kind of neat. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. So if we open up our field guide here, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, it's going to be like our menu. This shows our progress through the game or through the challenges, which is awesome. Field guide pages. Wow, 1%. We have a lot to go. Alright.
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like
okay.
that, inside and outside of the castle.
Alright. So if I do left, it's Revelio, right, it brings up... Oh, these are kind of the spells that I can, I guess, eventually equip, which is kind of cool. Nice. Snake braziers, that's awesome.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
That is really cool. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map where students and professors live, and includes the common rooms and the Great Hall. Okay. Select the Great Hall. That's the grand staircase. It's not letting me select the Great Hall. It's only showing me the staircase. Oh, yeah, because nothing else is lit up. Select the grand staircase region. Okay, so I have to do that. In this view, you can see the flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Gray flue flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. Okay, so the more we explore the castle, the more we can easily travel to and from certain areas. That's pretty awesome. I like that. The right side of the map is where you find academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, the library, and greenhouses. Select the library annex region. Okay, well, it's this one here. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall flue flames for you. Okay, so we got this one here. Travel, let's do it. Diagonally.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Okay.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
That sounds awesome.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Awesome.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Nice.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
He asked me not to tell anyone, and I'm not going to tell anyone.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Nice. I'm excited about the start of this, because like I said, I just really wanted to enjoy classes like in the original PlayStation 1 game, and I'm excited to do that. I did want to mention the one thing I saw here, where it looks as though, I mean, it's cool with like the werewolf and the unicorn up there and the mermaids, but it looks like these, these are goblins and they're holding it up, almost like the way the Ministry had changed with Voldemort to have humans, like muggles, holding up the platform. Obviously, there's some weird stuff going on with goblins at this point in time in the wizarding world.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Alright, let's do it. Represents main quest. Okay, so this will show me where classes are then, I guess, too, right? Some quests are locked by level and skill requirements. You will need to be... Okay, that's cool. I got that. So we unlock spells by getting stuff done. That's pretty neat. Defense against the dark arts will teach us Levioso and Accio. I like both of these. Which one do I want to do first? Oh, damn. Damn. Let's do this one first.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
I was wondering
Now,
about
sounds
that.
like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand.
Nice.
You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
This is awesome. Cast a charmed compass. Ooh. That is really cool. Oh, man. This is awesome. I'm nerding out so much right now just being at Hogwarts. Like, I am... Oh, wow. Little house elf just apparated away. This is amazing. I'm loving, like, every second of this.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Yeah, I mean, every time I see one of those things, I want to... Oh, this could be a professor or somebody? Ever since McGonagall turned into the cat, I'm like, that's a human. I don't trust it. Okay, just a brick wall there, nowhere to go. Look at the design of this place. Like, this is awesome. Oh man, I am nerding out so much. Yeah, do we get experience for finding those? I think we might, which would be handy. Just run around and get all of them.
Nice and warm.
I'd like to help him, but I don't know how I could.
Revelio.
Ooh. Painting of Ilius. This painting depicts the young orphan wizard Ilius who famously saved his entire village from an army of Dementors and the dark wizard Residian by conjuring a mouse Patronus. That's really cool. That's awesome. We're gonna discover so many cool things in this game too. Oh, dudes. Dudes and ladies and everyone else, this is awesome. I am so excited. Level 2 unlock. Well, we can't do that.
Revelio.
I love those. Oh man, this is so cool. No, okay.
Revelio.
I'm gonna be doing that a lot, so I mean, feel free to be annoyed.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Ignatio Wildsmith. Igna is fire, so that's actually very cool.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay, alright. So I guess hitting the X like speeds you up so that red thing doesn't catch you, which is kind of neat.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast.
Alright.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Alright.
Remember, a surprised opponent. So, now, well done. Well done. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Protego. Complicates things. How's the view?
You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you.
Rather good at this,
I know. This can't be your first.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Levioso.
I do enjoy
Nice.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Yeah, I still feel like he's a little bit more arrogant than all the other Slytherins I met, but he
spot,
seems to be
and
nice.
you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat.
Nice.
Glad to have the opportunity to
Do we get to track it like
If
in the
what I've
first
seen
game?
today is any
I say
indication,
first game, but I'm
we can
referring to the
expect great
PS1 game.
things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Nice, I like it. We got our first class done. That's awesome.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Well, yeah, facing any of these professors would be tough.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
That was fun. I was nervous about that, but I really
Nice
enjoyed
work.
it.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you.
I mean, that
If
just
you want
sounds
to
cool.
get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
That's pretty cool. I mean, I'm not sure how much I want to break the rules here or anything like that, but
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
But I just think, like, the more opportunities you have, you should enjoy them. You shouldn't shy away from anything.
Nice
So,
to see you, my young friend.
all right. So, nothing new. We got something here. Revelio pages. Ah, okay, so this is where we can see our... There's a lot of statues we can get. That's cool. Challenges. Well, we got some basic gloves. I thought we just got some gloves, but maybe not. Face wear. No, I'm not wearing glasses. Because we did pre-order it, so we got some stuff. Maybe those are in here. Or not. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure where we get the, maybe once we go to Hogsmeade and actually, like, get our equipment, then they'll give us access to the stuff that we got earlier, so, cool. Alright, so now we gotta go to Charms class, so...
Revelio. Revelio.
I'm not sure how to interact with all these things, but...
Levioso. Lumos.
Oh!
Revelio.
Alright, so Lumos did the trick.
Lumos.
That's really cool.
Revelio.
But I don't get any points for doing that. It's just like a fun thing that... Ooh. I'm definitely somewhere I'm not meant to be, but this is cool. I feel like there's a spell that I can get access to that will help me do something with that, but there's just nothing I can do right now. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the map, and we're actually going to do this the way that we were told to do it. No, we are tracking that. Okay, how do I make the thing again? There we go. This is so cool, just like traveling through Hogwarts. Like, look at how huge this is. So I don't know if they have the winding staircase then anymore, or they don't have it yet. Like, maybe that was an enchantment that came later.
Revelio.
I want to find more things that I can get points for, you know, unlocking, because I don't want to miss them anywhere.
Lumos.
I still don't quite understand what those things are, what they do, but it's pretty cool.
Revelio.
I did eat a lot of food this morning, so, you know. Professor Fig's
What are you up to
classroom.
now?
I don't know, just chilling.
Revelio.
More of those butterflies. So I think those butterflies that face outward, every time you find one of those mirrors and you use Lumos, it kind of shows you
Professor
what one of those
Ronan
things
tends to go on a
sees.
bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
And then the werewolves join the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
Revelio.
Alright, let's do Charms class. I wonder if I could, like, make friends in other houses too here. I mean, that would be kind of useful.
Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be
I like
a
this
crucial
guy.
year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Alright. Oh, this one's pretty easy, actually.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
I really like this professor. He's cool. I was lucky enough that I went to a very small university, and I had, like, the best time getting to know my professors. They were eccentric and fun, and this kind of reminds me of that.
Fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm?
Okay.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, but instead of throwing them up... Splendid! Happens to the best of us. Very good! That's it! Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Okay.
You'll be
Ooh.
the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Oh man, I'm nervous now. Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, so we go one at a time. Oh, that's mean.
Splendid!
Well, I gotta do it tough because she's... Oh man, come on.
There we go.
Woo! I need her to screw this up so I don't have to stress out so much. Don't knock one of mine off. Don't knock one of mine off. I want to knock this one off for her so that
It's done.
it's like curling. I can do this. Oh, I wanted to knock hers off.
Very good.
Oh, okay. That's not bad. I'll take a tie over a loss. I mean, that's still pretty good.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh,
I think we are
okay.
well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
Where are the
This
rest of the
round
students?
settles it all.
Oh, they're just chilling.
Here we go.
Yes!
That's it.
Haha. Yeah.
Be sharp. There we go. Well done. Let us see this.
Yeah. All right.
Score. Remarkable.
That was fun, actually. I like that. It takes very
Very
delicate
good, both
touch,
of you.
but
Well
once you
done.
figure it out, it's pretty easy. So I like how we're getting points to Slytherin, but I want there to be like a little tally or something that we can check, or go into like the Great Hall, the dining hall, maybe look at
Class is
the
dismissed. Gather
the
your
glasses
things on
and
the way
see
out.
where we are. I think like trying to win the house
Good
cup would be a
game,
fun
but,
extra little thing that we're trying to
I
do.
must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Hogwarts.
I like learning more
But it
about the
never seemed
world itself.
intimidating
That's
or
awesome.
overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
That's really cool.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside.
Oh, that sounds
I
so
remember
cool.
the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
That is awesome.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Oh, that's neat. So they just
You
use
can
their
cast
hands and
spells
stuff.
without a wand.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's really
yes.
cool.
I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive.
Yeah.
Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
That's really cool. I like all of that.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Man, I like her. She's cool. I do think it's kind of weird that, like, we are here in our 5th year, right? But he had to learn the basics of magic before coming here. So the question is, he wasn't a student who transferred here. Did he only just learn he was a wizard, and so now he's being forced into 5th year? Like, there's not a whole lot of explanation around that.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Very cool. Man, I am loving this game. Every single part of this, it makes me happy so far. I'm like a little kid on Christmas playing through this. Like, this is just awesome. Yeah, so here's our Dark Arts Ensemble. Maybe changed via the appearance caption in the gear menu. Appearances within this list are rewards. Yeah, so we need to get to the gear menu in order to change it, which I thought we would be able to do, but it didn't let me do it before. Yeah, so when we got to this, those other things aren't options. So, I don't know if yeah, I'm thinking we gotta get to the section in Hogsmeade where we can get stuff before we can equip whatever we want, which is cool. Alright, that's awesome. So now we're moving on to our quest to go to Hogsmeade, I believe. I'm curious
Hello there.
if...
You're the new student, aren't you?
Yeah.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Alright, so we're going to... we don't want to do the dueling club right now. Yeah, we're going to meet Professor Weasley and then I think head to Hogsmeade. So, yep, that's where we're going next, guys. That is awesome for our second gameplay session. I'm not sure if I'm going to go to bed, wake up in the morning and keep playing, or if I'm just going to dive into another one right now. But either way, thank you guys very much for watching. So far, this game is so much fun. I am so excited and loving every second of it. I hope you guys follow along to watch my gameplay and enjoy every bit of the excitement that I am. Thank you guys very much for watching, and we'll see you on the next gameplay episode here on Button Mash Kingdom.